Hello again, YouTubers, on with SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel with SpongeBob News. Today is August 13, 2024. We've got so much to get to. I just got back from my trip to the United States and Canada, had an amazing time, and at the same time, a lot of SpongeBob news has been piling up. A lot of things happened in the month of July and early August over the 4 weeks that I was away from the channel. So let's start off with probably the biggest news. I'm not going to dwell too long on this one. Animation Magazine here. More Netflix animation originals leaked, including the 2025 Plankton, the movie. Yeah, you would think that after what happened with Saving Bikini Bottom back earlier this year, there would have been more control, more measures to prevent leaking, but, well, that fell out of the window with the second spin-off movie for SpongeBob, the Plankton movie. I'm just gonna leave it as that. I'm not gonna dwell too much on this. Yes, I'm late to the party and talking about this just because I was overseas. I was away from the computer. But anyways, we are still looking forward to the movie, and I'm not going to talk about the plot of the movie or give you guys a review on that, but yes, it was leaked, so that's really unfortunate for Paramount, Nickelodeon, and Netflix. But what we can talk about is the Sandy Cheeks movie. So the Sandy Cheeks movie premiered on Netflix officially on August 2nd. That was about 2 weeks ago at this point. SpongeBob Sandy spin-off movie debuts as Netflix most watched title of the week with 12.8 million views. Now, you can just, by this article alone, the numbers don't lie in the sense that, well, people wanted to watch this, or at least people were interested somewhat in watching it. They did watch it, and whether or not it was great or not in the eyes of those people, I do not know. Okay, so I haven't made my review video for the movie just yet because I've literally not been able to make videos for the past 4 weeks because I was traveling. But hopefully I'll get to that really soon. And it says here, the SpongeBob spin-off film brought in 12.8 million views from its August 2nd release through Sunday, August 4th, per Netflix viewing figures, leading it to become the most watched title as well as the most watched movie of the week. So it's really interesting how, there's so much negative, opinions about this particular movie, and a lot of it feedback, it is valid, absolutely, and I get why people don't really like this movie. I have my issues with the movie as well, with its villain, and yeah, to me overall, just a heads up, I thought it was a mediocre movie. I didn't think it was absolutely terrible, but definitely not something that was very memorable in my opinion. But nonetheless, it's out there. People have been able to watch it on Netflix, and seems like a lot of people watched it, so that's a good thing. And again, every time I always say this, whether it's great or not, we still have new content, and we should appreciate the fact that we have new content there for SpongeBob or any spin-off from that, because it's entertainment, it's something fun, something you can appreciate, and even if you don't, well, it's okay, because maybe there's something else that you can appreciate after that. Something really cool is that there was a soundtrack released for Saving Bikini Bottom and Sandy Cheeks movie. And this article here, I'm not going to go through it word for word. I'm going to link it in the description box below because I don't want to make this video super long. It basically lists out every single song that is in this new soundtrack and where it plays in the movie, which is, I think it's pretty cool if you guys want to, read through this and all that. There are a couple songs with vocals and then some with just the the tunes, right? So here is the album Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie original motion picture soundtrack. So this is available now on Apple Music as well as Spotify. So if you guys don't want to purchase it on Apple Music, you can stream it for free on Spotify, at least in the United States, right? So we have a total of 11 songs released on August 2nd, 21 minutes, and you can see the whole track list right here. So we've got the Sandy Cheeks theme. My Name is Sandy Cheeks is probably my favorite. The Amazing Flying Cheeks, She Makes Waves, The Squirrel's Done Good, Squirrel Breeze, and then all of these others are just the the movie soundtrack without the vocals, as far as I can remember. So yeah, really cool. You can get this today or just listen it for free on the streaming services. Now, another thing related to SpongeBob movies here, it has to do with the fourth SpongeBob movie, The Search for SquarePants, because we now know who is voicing the Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman has been announced to play a very significant part, being the main antagonist of the fourth movie, and that role will be played by Mark Hamill. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I know who Mark Hamill is. I'm sorry, I do not, because I do not watch movies or TV shows generally, aside from SpongeBob from time to time. So this article says, to celebrate a quarter century of SpongeBob, Nickelodeon pulled out all the stops at this year's San Diego Comic-Con, starting with an epic Hall H panel. So I'll talk about the Comic-Con's festivities a little later on. Unfortunately, I missed that, couldn't go there. It was super disappointing, the fact that I missed that, but well, it is what it is. What are you going to do about it, right? So Mark Hamill made a surprise appearance to reveal that he'd be voicing the Flying Dutchman in the upcoming fourth SpongeBob film, the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants, out in 2025. He's the most fearsome goofball pirate you've ever seen. The movie is more cerebral, it's more thoughtful, intellectually challenging, and no, I'm not just yanking your chain, it's inspired silliness from start to finish. So that was released or announced during the panel, which is pretty cool. I always wanted to be at a Comic-Con SpongeBob panel, but it seems like you really got to plan ahead to get there. The episode saw SpongeBob land his dream job. Okay, so basically this article is talking about how they were, doing the voice reading for Help Wanted. And I believe they've done that before, but yeah, that's pretty cool. To just be there in person, I really want to experience that in the future. So this article continues to talk about that. Okay, so yeah, it does say this. The SpongeBob fun didn't stop at Hall H, though. Nickelodeon also set up a huge 1,800 square foot booth on the show floor, immersing fans into the world of the Krusty Krab. Unfortunately, I do not have footage of that right now, but man, I would have loved to be there. So just staying along this topic of new content here, a surprising thing, Season 3 of the Patrick Star Show has premiered on July 29, 2024. So before you get all, antsy and be like, wow, Nickelodeon pulled a fast one on us. Okay, technically they did. But what we really have here is Season 2B, okay? Season 2 originally had 26 22-minute episodes. They, for some reason, split it into 2 seasons instead. So Season 2 actually ended with 13 episodes. And then Season 3 takes up the remaining 13 episodes. So very random. And I was wondering why I wasn't getting new episodes in my iTunes, because I do have the Season 2 season pass, and I paid like $24.99 for that thing. So I'm not very happy with Nickelodeon for doing this. Season 3 of the Patrick Star Show now starts with 48, the Fun Bucket. It premiered July 29th, and then we have all of these other episodes that have already premiered up till Legend of the Lost Bathroom. We do have additional premieres though. Episode 44A, Driven to Drive, premiering August 19th in a Patrick Show episode about boats. Cecil teaches Patrick how to drive. 44B, A Patty in Time, August 20th. Patrick time travels in a race for the Krusty Krab's newest menu item. 45A, Pat Perrault. August 21st, Patrick helps Squidward with his newspaper delivery job to compensate for injuring him. And lastly, 45B, Day of the Dartfish. August 22nd, in the midst of a typical day of scavenging, the Dartfish family discovers a thief in the Star home. So yeah, very interesting why they did this. We don't know why. They haven't explained why, and I'm probably not going to get a refund on my Season 2 season pass, and I just probably have to fork out more money for Season 3 at this point, but what are you going to do, right? So those are the new episodes coming. I want to quickly hop over to Apple TV here. We do have this new art. So currently, Apple TV is a little bit wonky. It's not showing everything from Season 3 at this point. I guess the system just hasn't been updated properly just yet, but yes, the season pass is $14.99. So, yeah, if you guys ever get the season pass, now you know. So that's all of the new SpongeBob content per se. I'm going to blaze through these remaining articles here. SpongeBob SquarePants Environment now available on Paramount Plus app on Apple Vision Pro. Now, okay, so Apple Vision Pro, I don't know what the adoption rate is for Apple Vision Pro. I don't think it's that much, but I'm definitely not going to get an Apple Vision Pro just to experience this, although it is pretty cool. So we do have a immersive SpongeBob environment within the Paramount Plus app, where users can select the new environment, taking them to the familiar setting of Bikini Bottom. So yeah, that's really interesting. You know, you stream content and the environment adapts sunsets in Bikini Bottom. The screen moves to a position near SpongeBob's house. The character himself appears sitting down with popcorn. So it is really cool. It is really cool, yes. Is it worthwhile getting an Apple Vision Pro just for this? It's probably a limited time thing, so no. But if you do have Apple Vision Pro, that is indeed very, very cool. We also have this. Playworks introduces SpongeBob Bounce to CTV. So Playworks, a leader in connected TV games, proudly announces the launch of SpongeBob Bounce, which is available now on Roku and soon to leading CTV platforms worldwide. It was developed by Play.Works under license from Paramount Game Studios, and it is optimized for the TV screen. So this game involves players bouncing SpongeBob on a journey up from the ocean floor at Bikini Bottom, avoiding hazards, collecting boosters, and reaching new heights. This absolutely reminds me of Doodle Jump SpongeBob, but it might be a little bit different. So yeah, oh wait, it is Doodle Jump, essentially similar to that. So yeah, if you do have a Roku, well, you can try this game out. Then we come to the Comic-Con thing. As I said, I'm not going to really go into this. I do want to just bring you guys through what actually happened real quick. So we did have the panel. Yes, that was on July 25th. I missed it, obviously. I really wanted to be there, but oh well. So we also have a interview prep experience, which I think is really cool. And you can even collect your shareable video of you doing that interview Krusty Krab mask photo moment. So, taking photos, Hungry Anchovy Frenzy. You can step up to the virtual grill to feed those hungry anchovies. Okay, customized t-shirt and flip-flop station. Autograph signings, probably the coolest part because you actually get to meet the voice cast and the producers. Costume character appearances, saw some of them. And Nickelodeon Universe, that video is coming up as well. Retail, of course, coolest stuff because you get to bring those things back with you as a memorabilia of the event, of the the awesomeness, SpongeBob 25th, and giveaways as well. So there was also this cool fountain of positivity, basically a giant fountain statue that was at the, so it was somewhere just in the, Omni Hotel, right near the venue. Super cool. If you guys seen photos of it, I'm sure you have. Super duper cool. And I'm not sure what they're going to use that for at this point. Are they just going to dismantle it and throw it out? I don't think so. It's probably going to storage somewhere, but something that they might actually just be able to reuse in the future. And lastly, we have the Hard Rock Hotel San Diego takeover. So Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon are taking over the hotel with activations that owe to SpongeBob's legendary cultural impact. The experience covers the hotel's exterior, while the interior hotel lobby will be transformed into a modern art mecca with a Bikini Bottom bent. The Instagrammable installation will feature the work of artists from around the world who have been inspired by SpongeBob's boundless positivity. The hotel's Mary Jane Diner will also celebrate SpongeBob's anniversary with custom decor and comedic Easter eggs throughout the experience. Next up, Paramount Plus to launch SpongeBob SquarePants campaign on Roku. So this is very interesting. We have an immersive campaign that will include a animated vehicle parade on Roku's screensaver Roku City, featuring SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward traveling in front of some Bikini Bottom landmarks, including SpongeBob's Pineapple House, Squidward's home, and more. So I'm not sure why they're doing this. I guess it's just advertising, so, it is what it is, I guess. But that's pretty cool to know generally. Last order of business, SpongeBob Coffee, because, there's a new collaboration between Paramount Consumer Products and this company called Bones Coffee Company. I'm not going to go into the details about the coffee because I'm not a coffee connoisseur. I just want to say that the art they used in this, I'm not sure why they chose this design, but I don't even know how to, express this the art style. So if you guys know, just let me know what this art style is. It does remind me of something I saw in SpongeBob SquigglePants. There is the punk style and all that. It reminds me a little bit of Creature from the Krusty Krab as well. But yeah, of course, caffeine makes people very, energized probably. So Bikini Bottom Brew, there are even mugs, which I think is super cool. Goofy Goober Sunday, and then Souffle Symphony themed after SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward. So I'll leave the links for all the articles we looked at in the description box below, including this if you wish to purchase any. Not sponsored, but very cool nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed this news roundup for August 13, 2024. Make sure to subscribe, like. I'll see you guys again in the next video for more SpongeBob content. Lots coming in the pipeline. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.